The next one's from Mr. Gurr Jr. The subject is Tessa. Oh, this is going to be good. Just listen to your latest podcast specifically to hear your take on the Tessa situation. As a former subscriber, I've come to expect the worst from you on such subjects, and unsurprisingly, you guys didn't disappoint. Rather than address Tesla's actions, you took the easy way out and put more energy into turning on the accusers, I suppose, by your definition. Rosa Parks was overly sensitive too, jealous of white passengers sitting in the front of the bus. As a person of color, racism is real. It's pervasive. And as a fan of wrestling, it makes me sick when people give it a pass. I used to think there's nothing worse than a racist, but I see that I've been wrong. Those who indirectly support racism and racist behavior are equally as abhorrent, if not more so. And when you undermine those who come forward with such accusations by calling folks triggered and asking for quote-unquote facts, even after, in Tessa's case, 3D Curls validated the incident, then all you do is give racism a space to continue to exist. All right, so let me just make some. I've actually listened to the clip of us talking about this. Okay,
right.
We were absolutely completely fair.
Right.
Because what we're saying is like you have an accuser. Okay, and like I want, and so when I talked about how I talked about this on Vince's show, when we hear like Tessa Blanchard spit on a girl and called her the N-word, right? Your visual picture of that in basic form is Tessa walked up to the girl, looked her in the face, spit on her, and called her the N-word. That's how it's written. That's how the story is presented, because there's no other details. My take on this is, I would like to hear exactly how this played out. What was the situation? Was it in the heat of the moment? Was it done in a conversation? We don't know this. And like this guy saying that 3 to 4 girls validated the incident. Yeah, they validated that the one girl told them that Tessa said it, but Tessa's saying that she didn't say it. So what we have here is two specific. We have an accuser accusing somebody that says she didn't do it. And that accuser told other people about it, but this person's still saying that she didn't do it. All my take was on this, and if you listen to me on the Russo podcast, I want more information on exactly what the incident was and what took place, and that's not unreasonable to ask. It's ridiculous to think I'm being foolish for not trying to for trying to ask, as opposed to you would be foolish for not asking that.
Right. So let me just say something to this guy. What's his name? Something Gurr? Is that his name? It sounds like a roar.
Mr. Gurr.
G-R-R-G.
Gurr Jr. So you're a person of color, and you seem, I'm just going to call you a snowflake at this point, because for you to come and tell me, I'm Cuban, Puerto Rican, bro, and I grew up in the military in the 80s. You want to talk about racism? I also grew up in wrestling. I ended up suing a company that me and Disco were both at, Impact Wrestling, for racism. So I'm the last motherfucker you want to come out with this bullshit. At the end of the day, and this is exactly what I said, and I'll repeat it again if you don't like it, that's on you. Go get triggered over something else, because this ain't the place. I'm the motherfucker that was... let me just say, I'm the motherfucker that was going out there, in the 80s, going, Órale, arriba la raza, and all these white boys all around America were saying the same shit. For all they knew, I could have been saying, suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? But I would say it in Spanish, not in English, because I want to show love to my people. So anyways, let me just say this. I said it before. If she did it, she has to come out and apologize.
Right. We've never said, bro, no, we have never said
so I don't know
any
what fucking
point
podcast
her doing that was okay. But if she did do it, what was the context of what she did it? Because it's like I just want to know what happened, because there's different situations where you have blatant racism where you're talking with people and they just use the N-word like it's nothing else in a regular conversation. That guy there, but there's people that use the word in an instant fit of anger if they get stiff. I've seen that happen too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just want the facts. And like this guy's trying to tell me that I'm being racist for asking.
Here's the other
for
thing,
facts.
bro. She's marrying a Mexican guy, Gaga.
Right.
All right. So, but
like,
here's the thing.
Wasn't Ricochet a half?
She did.
Yeah,
She
black
did
and white.
Ricochet.
Right.
Yeah.
Her.
Okay. So I'm gonna take the visual the story that she used the N-word on the surface is that if she's denying it and the other girl's saying she did it, I'm gonna also put into effect the fact she's getting ready to marry a Latino and she used to date a man that's half color. Okay. So
at the end of the day, but at the end of the day,
discount that in this.
Right. But at the end of the day, if she said it, she has to apologize. There's no and ifs or buts.
100%.
Whether she's marrying a guy and the other guy was black and white, that's okay. You know what I mean?
And she's saying she didn't do it.
Right.
It's like I'm not going to discount that either. That's all we're saying. Right?
But I also think it's important to be fair and have both sides of the story. When all the stories out there right now are she's a pain in the ass, she was difficult at WOW when she had some booking power. So that's why last week I asked you guys, had you had bad experiences working with her? Disco worked in the ring with her.
Oh, 100% completely respectful and 100% professional.
Yeah.
So now I can just go by what I'm going by. When I hear other people complain about people at a time when that person's achieved like a very high level of success, I take it for what that's worth because I've seen that happen over the course of time. And a lot of times, these exact same situations are coming from people that are jealous. Okay, because I've seen it. I've been in this business for 26 years. I know how this stuff works. So it's like
whatever the case may be, I say it again. If she used that language, especially against Rosa Negra, who I know, and she's Puerto Rican, she needs to apologize.